And welcome back. Now that Donald Trump is the president-elect, a lot of parents today facing the task of explaining the conclusion of this divisive campaign on both sides and what comes next to kids.
And no matter the age, parents are facing different challenges in explaining the upcoming transition of power. CBS 4's Donna Rapado has tips on how you can talk to your children.
It's hard to be a parent tonight for a lot of us.
After Donald Trump's sweeping win against Hillary Clinton for the U.S. presidency Tuesday, parents like CNN political analyst Van Jones immediately worried about the next step.
You tell your kids, don't be a bully. You tell your kids, don't be a bigot. You tell your kids, do your homework and be prepared. And then you have this outcome, and you have people putting children to bed tonight, and they're afraid of breakfast. They're afraid of, how do I explain this to my children?
It was a topic the Clinton campaign zeroed in on early in the election cycle. They ran ads of Trump openly mocking and insulting women, disabled people, immigrants, and others that make up America, boys and girls listening and watching closely. By Wednesday morning, parents had turned to social media, venting their frustrations and fears. So parents like this couple here have had to have conversations with their children, especially after such a nasty, contentious election cycle.
They don't really hear like the most vitriolic comments.
Diamond Williams and his wife have a 6, 7, and 13-year-old. Williams says the kids don't really watch much TV, but they still know about the biggest competition in the land, and that can sometimes get ugly.
Our daughter, she seemed to take it quite hard. She's 7. And the 13-year-old, he is starting to form his own opinions.
Indeed, child and adolescent psychiatrist Dr. Dan Bober points out, talking to small children and teenagers each require a different approach.
The older kids, the adolescents, tend to be more during a period of their development where their self-esteem is more fragile. So I think the language that Mr. Trump used during the election and the divisiveness, I think, will have more of an effect on them.
Dr. Bober also says often children model their parents' behaviors or take on their anxieties about the election.
There's been a lot of divisive talk and a lot of polarization in the country. It's important for people to mobilize their supports and come together and just try to talk it out.
At our house, the number one rule is, love.
Donna Rapado, CBS 4 News.